Hi everyone, Chris, Suffolk Record Collector, back again with another video. You're thinking, why so many videos? Well, I feel I've got something to say. And before I start, if you think, oh, bugger, I didn't even change his t-shirt. I made this video directly after the video I dropped yesterday. It's just, this video is dropping today. Okay? So, that's why. Okay? So I'm going to show, this is not a finds video. I'm just going to show some stuff in my collection that I think is interesting. I'm going to show a few promos, different types of promos that I have. I'm also going to, I've got two records to show that I want to chat about a sticker. And at the end of that, probably a little ramble about why. Well, we'll get into that in a moment, okay? So let's start. Let me turn this down. Let's start with the records, okay? Okay, so like I say, promos. I've got some different types of promos to show, to try and showcase different types of promo. Records. I've got some Japanese promos to show, which I'm going to start off with. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, I think I've got 3 Japanese promos to show. I don't think I've shown any of these records before. One I know I have, but that'll become evident in a moment. Yeah, so let's get into it, shall we? Exciting. Right, first off, first promo. Okay, Japanese promo of Tons of Sobs by Free. Now, this is by nowhere means a first pressing promo or anything. There's a little promo sticker here on Japanese records. Sometimes you get the promo sticker, which is that little sticker there, I believe. This is interesting because it has a different type of obi. Let's see that. And this and the next one is are in amazing condition. They've never been played. Okay, so it comes with the obi like that way. So you've got like that. These were released. They released in Japan. They reissued Free's back catalogue in, I think it's 1985. This is a promo from that release. Okay, I'll just stick that back. So there. So that sits in it's not a gatefold. And this is one of my favourite Free albums. Absolutely amazing album. I'll show you, it's a white label promo on Island. Yeah, see that? Beautiful, beautiful condition. Now, I bought 2 of these. Well, this and quite a while ago, this one and another Free promo from the same set. Okay, they didn't cost me hardly any money at all. This one, if you look it up on Discogs, has hardly ever been sold. These are rare. Now, I paid under £50 for the 2. The condition of these is mint unplayed. I play it occasionally. The sound quality of this is fantastic. That blows me away, even me, how good these and the next Free promo I'm going to show you are. Okay, really, really nice. These are according to Discogs. This one is really rare. Hardly ever been sold. Maybe once or twice on Discogs. So that's probably even rare in Japan. Great. We all know the album, so I'm not going to go too much into it because I don't want this video to be too long. But if it ends up being a long video, hey ho, I've got plenty of time. Not a problem. Okay, so that's that one. One of my favourite Free albums. The next one is this one, Highway by Free. Again, from the same edition, from the 1985 I'm pretty sure it's 1985 press. Again, same style Obi. See that? So that comes out and sits like that. Okay. Has the little, I'm pretty sure that is a promo sticker there. But not only that, it's a white label promo. On Island again. I'm pretty sure these were released in Japan by Polystar. Okay. So that's that one. These are rare. I think this one turns up a little bit more than the first one, but if you go on Discogs, hardly ever been sold. I've never seen these again anywhere. So when I found them, like I said, I paid under £50 for the two. So if I paid 50 quid for the two, that's 25 quid each. For a Japanese promo, that is nothing. Discogs price for this is about 50, 60 quid on this one, and it's 100 or so for the other one. But the other one's only been sold like once or twice. Okay, sealed copies. These were not sealed, but they are mint. I mean mint, and I call them records mint, and you know, because people overgrade, don't they? But no, these are mint. There's not a mark on them. They're like brand new. The quality of this, fantastic. Sounds. I've got a first pressing of this, UK first pressing of this album. This blows it out of the water. I don't have a first press of Tons of Sobs. I had a reissue, early reissue, 1973 perhaps, that sort of thing. Again, this Japanese pressing blows it completely out of the water. It's not always the case with Japanese pressings. They're not always that, you know, going to blow the original out of the water. But these, if you see these at a decent price from this 1985 pressing, pick them up, because you will, if you're into free, you will not be disappointed at all. Okay, so next promo is still a Japanese, and that is Ozzy Osbourne. Speak of the Devil. This has the props that we all know, type Obi. This is a first press promo, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. Why do I think Japanese promos are a little bit different to us in the West, in the respect that I think you could buy these. Okay, so really a promo is given away, isn't it? This is classed as a promo, you know, given away or whatever. I think rather than promos, they are, how can I put it, advanced copies that you could buy. And I could be wrong. I don't really know a lot about promos. I don't go out looking for promos. Again, I didn't pay an awful lot of money for this because, I'll get to that in a minute, the poster is missing. There should be a big poster with this, and it's not there. Okay, now I knew that when I bought it. Why I got it cheap. Okay, and it comes with the, you know, okay. I do like Japanese pressings. They put so much in, don't they? Okay. Now, came also with a single. Now, the single is Mr. Crowley on one side. I can't remember what's on the other side. Oh, this is all sealed. I don't want to unseal it. That's all sealed. Obviously, it's double album, and this is a cracking album. On Jet, we all know that. Okay. Now, how you tell that this is a promo, because this is not a white label, so it's just slightly different, isn't it? Okay. I'm just being careful with these. Again, this is quite a pricey record, but the poster's missing. I knew that. That's why this was cheap. Now, how you tell this is a promo, it's written on the obi. So if you look at the first Japanese pressing of this album up on Discogs, the obi is slightly different. Okay, so this is, you can tell from the obi. Okay, something to do with the writing down here. Yeah, something to do with the writing down there. I don't think the first press, Japanese press, I think comes with the single, but I don't think it came with the poster. So you might think, well, that one ain't got the poster, so that's, you know, the first press, Japanese press. No, the poster is missing, and there's something on the obi. If you check the obis out, study the obis from the two, you will see this one is classed as the promo, except the poster is missing. I knew that when I bought it. I paid, I can't remember how much I paid for this. It weren't a lot of money. It really wasn't a lot of money at all. Probably about 40 quid, I think I paid for this, which you think, okay, it's not bad. I mean, it's way more than the UK pressing, although I've seen these run at ridiculous money. But you know, if you're careful, you ain't got to do that, have you? Ain't got to pay ridiculous money. I've spoken about that before. Quite a rare thing, especially here in the UK. I have, I'm going to show you, here's my original copy of Talk of the Devil. That's Speak of the Devil, okay? This is Talk of the Devil, my original UK pressing, okay? Again, on Jet, okay? Double album on Jet, all the same, except you don't get any of the extra bits with the UK pressing. This is a good sounding record, we all know that, okay? We know the history of it. The vocals on here, when he done this live, the vocals were atrocious. He had to the next day go into a studio and re-record the vocals, I believe, for this, because he was pissed up, I expect, on stage and all of that. I like this album. A lot of people don't, but I do like this album. Okay, it's why I shoot the UK one, because it has a slightly different title, Talk of the Devil. Okay, and this one, Speak of the Devil. Now, I did have, and I was an idiot, I should not have done that. I did have another UK pressing of this, but it was a reissue. Okay, can't remember what label it was on. It was not on Jet. Yeah, and that was also called Speak of the Devil. Yeah, and I thought to myself, I don't need three. I'll have one of each, Speak and Talk. Yeah, and I got rid of it, and I don't think I should have done. I really don't think I should have done, because I think that's a scarce reissue, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments, okay? So that's the Japanese promos out of the way. Okay. So now we have another promo, an English band, but this is a US press promo. Okay, it's not got a strip on or anything like that, and it's a Hawkwind album. Okay, this is I have only ever seen one of these, and I bought it. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't crazy money. It was probably in the region of 35 quid, which is a lot of money for this album. Okay, but it's a US promo. I have never seen one before, since. Okay, and I love Hawkwind, so I'm going to buy it. Okay, and that's Quark, Strangeness and Charm. Promo sticker there, you can see, so everyone can see. And this is a fantastic album. This is the album that got me, not this copy, but this album, what got me into Hawkwind. I heard this, I just left school, I think, so about 16. This came out in 77, I believe, 76, 77. I left school in 79. And what we used to do with my mates and stuff, we'd swap records with each other. I can't remember what I swapped. I swapped some records, and I got the Ramones' first album and Quark, Strangeness and Charm. Blew me away. This album, I'm thinking, shit, you know, as a 16, 17-year-old listening to this album, fantastic. Got me into Hawkwind, and I still rate this highly, highly, highly. A lot of people don't, but I really rate this, probably because it's the album that got me into Hawkwind. But because this is a US press, come with the same inner as what the UK one did. See? It's a completely different label. Okay, the original UK is on Charisma. This is on Sire, which makes that very interesting for a collector. In lovely, lovely condition, beautiful. Same quality of this is fantastic. It really is good. I really, really like the sound quality of this. Okay, I've got a UK one. They're not a lot different, but they are a little bit different in quality of sound. Okay, so that's Hawkwind. One of my favourite promos. This, to be fair, I don't have many because I don't really go out looking for promos. Okay, I just, if I find them, I will buy them. Right, next is another promo. Again, I know the history of this one a little bit. Definitely a promo. A great, great album. Again, it's one with a single, but I'm just going to show it. So rather than rattle on a load of old rubbish, this is the Stranglers' Feline. How do we know this is a promo? See there? It says property of CBS, demonstration only, not for resale, not for sale. Okay. We all know the album. The non-promo also came with a single, which this one did as well. So the first press came with a single. The single is Oral Sculpture. Okay. And on the B side, we had Jesus, it's dropped on the floor. Oh yeah, that side doesn't play, only Oral Sculpture plays. So it's one side of single. Good job, that landed on the floor on that side, didn't it? Huh? Just like toast. The jam on. Always lands on the jam, doesn't it? Luckily this didn't. So that's that. I'll just put this back and I'll show you the insert. And then I'll tell you a little bit what I know about this. It's not a white label or nothing, it's just like the standard first press. There again, which I'm not 100% if this came with the original first press. I think I might have done. But what I know about this is, I read somewhere, the only thing I could find out about this was these were, every HMV in the UK was sent a few copies of this album as promo to promote, before the release, to promote the record, whether they were given away or just distributed amongst the staff so they could really talk about the record when it came out, that sort of thing. This is, I believe this is quite a rare thing. Stranglers collectors, please let me know, because I don't know much about it at all. It's not listed on Discogs. There is no listing for this on Discogs. Okay? So I believe this could be quite a scarce one. But like I say, I ain't 100% sure. Well, they're all scarcer, aren't they? Proper promos are all going to be scarcer than the original first press UK. So really pleased to have that. Really pleased to have that. Cover's a bit knackered. It's just creeping into BG Plus condition, but it wasn't expensive at all. Okay, just got the sticker on the front. Says here, includes this single European female plus a free special 7-inch disc, oral sculpture, blah blah, which I think is all pretty standard to the first press. But yeah, it does have a gold stamp on the back, and I've read that these were given to, a few copies were sent to every HMV store in the UK just before release. So that's what I know about that one. It's hard to find out about some of these promos, isn't it? You know, you just don't find out about them. Cup of tea. I've got to have a sip of tea. Oh, Sunday mornings, music, tea. Oh. Saturday mornings, not Sunday mornings. Right, we're now going to get to, like I said, I want to chat about a sticker. Okay, so this record I have shown before. I'm going to show two that I have with the sticker on. I don't have many with the sticker on at all. And I want to have a little chat about what is this bloody sticker? Well, it's quite straightforward what the sticker is. But when you look into it, that's a bit of a muddy thing. Okay, so I will think into it. So why am I showing it when I'm showing promos? Because there's a small chance these could be promos, but no one really knows. Okay, this is Michael Chapman. Michael Chapman, I believe. I always get his name mixed up. Yeah. I'm terrible with names. Okay, the album's designated survivor. Is it designated? Fully qualified survivor. Okay, in the gatefold. This is an absolute fantastic album. If you've not heard it, just stream it. You will be thinking. It's a first press on the Harvest label. It has a sticker on the label. I'm going to show you that now. And the sticker says, factory sample, not for sale. This is the sticker I want to talk about. Okay? We've got one more record to show, interesting record to show, with this sticker on. Before I have a little chat and tell you what I know about the sticker, or don't know. Okay? Tried to find out. I can't find anything out. I found a few things out on YouTube, watched a few videos of what people say. I'll go through. I always thought these were just a factory sample. But we'll get into that in a moment. The case may not be that they are true factory samples. Okay? Don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay? Because I don't know what that sticker means. I used to think, yeah, it's a factory sample, but then other people have said, and I can pick holes in. There's three things I think it could be, but there are holes in it that it might not be. We'll get to that in a minute. So, but they're interesting. They're interesting. You don't always see them, do you? I've only got a couple of records in my collection that have that sticker. Okay, I've only ever seen that sticker on EMI Group records. Okay, the next one is a first press of T-Rex, Dandy in the Underworld. I've definitely not shown this before. Comes in a die cut sleeve. You see that? And as T-Rex records go, we all know this record, I think. This was the last one he done. This came in 77, written between 76 and 77. He wrote it. Obviously, came out in just before he passed away, and was killed in a road accident. And I honestly think this is he'd gone out of form. It's in lovely condition, isn't it? He's gone out of form, come out, through drugs or whatever. He had his heyday. This was classed as a comeback album, and Jesus Christ, I rate this really, really high, and I mean really high. Sadly, he was taken away before he could even produce any more. And I always think, with this album, Jesus, what else was he going to do? Because I really, really think this was an amazing album, and really, really getting back to how good he was, in a slightly different way. I love this album. I bought this. I can remember going to Ipswich, and that would have been a shop called Parrot Records back then, I believe. Literally days after he passed, was killed in a car crash in '77. I used to live in Woodbridge then. I was much younger. Yeah, I was a kid. I jumped on the bus with me money that I had, straight up to buy this record. Found it, bought it. This, sadly, is not the copy I had then. That got trashed years ago, and I replaced it with this a long time ago. But this one carries the sticker, and it's the first time I have ever seen this sticker on the back cover. Now, that says factory sample, not for sale. Okay? You look this up on Discogs, the UK first pressing of this. It states, and another thingy, that if this carries a factory sample sticker on the back of cover and on the label, it is a promo. Okay. This did have one on the thingy, but it fell off, and I can't remember where it went. It dried out and fell off. You might just be able to see where that was. Yeah, you can't. That was on this side, but not the other side. Yeah, the other side. You can just see it was just down there on the blue, but across the red. But you ain't going to pick that up. But I can just faintly see where it was, and I know it was there. Right, the discussion about what is that bloody sticker. Right. We're going to go, it's a factory sample sticker. So, factory samples. A few years ago, I was on YouTube, and I was looking at these videos, and I come up with a video. We're talking about this sticker, and that was someone whose dad used to work at EMI in the record plant, one of the record plants there. And he was saying that the factory samples, they would take some as they're being produced, like half a dozen or so of production of just the record, to check for flaws. Okay? And at the end of the day, that was one of his jobs, to go around, collect up the factory samples that had the sticker on, okay, and chuck them in a skip. So if that's true, how did they get out? Well, people must have jumped over. Perhaps one or two people took them, or whatever. That sounds plausible. Okay? But he said there was never covers. They were chucked in the skip. There was no covers were designated for that. Okay? So that's one train of thought. But if there was no covers, how come this one has that sticker on the cover? You with me? You get me? Not so long ago, I was watching a video about promos, and someone said, if you come across EMI Group records with this sticker on, okay, they are not classed as promos. They are not promos. Okay? Okay. Fine. He said what they are is EMI in the 70s were notorious, or the EMI Group, were notorious for tax avoidance. Okay, okay. Sounds plausible. If they put stickers on their records that factory samples, they haven't got to pay tax. But that don't ring right either, and I'll tell you why. I come across, we're talking about the EMI group, millions of records they're putting out, okay, in the 70s. I don't see, and I very rarely see these stickers. I've only got 2 in my collection. Surely, that's for tax avoidance purposes. You're going to find more. I don't see that many. Perhaps other people in other parts of the country do, you know. And also, a multi-million pound company like the EMI Group, okay, it's not worth their while to avoid tax on such few. Do you see where I'm coming from? Yeah? So, I don't know. So we've gone from, are they promos? Not sure. Is it factory sample? Again, I've seen a video where someone states their dad worked there and they were chucked in the skip. They were not put on covers. There was no covers. Okay, so why does this T-Rex one have it on the cover? And Discogs, we know Discogs is just the Wikipedia of vinyl records. Okay, so anyone can post on there, put a listing up. Okay, I think I only really use it for finding out what pressings I have. And why I think that might be promos to a point, because I'm not sure, and I've tried to find out and I can't. So why I think they might be to do with promos, okay, the 2 that I have in my collection are on original first pressings, okay. This Dandy in the Underworld and Michael Chapman is a first pressing. Don't know. I think this is a good topic for discussion because I don't think anyone really knows, okay? And I'd like other people's thoughts in the comments. If you've got these in your collection, different ones from the EMI Group, and do they exist on other records other than the EMI Group? Could it be someone just putting stickers on to call them promos to make more money, or is it for tax avoidance? I doubt it. I doubt they're for tax avoidance because I don't see any. You'd have to see a lot of them, wouldn't you, for the EMI Group to be avoiding tax? Okay? So I'm not sure. Not sure about that sticker at all. That's interesting. It's a very interesting topic. Well, to me it is. So in the comments, what are your comments about this? Okay? So that's those. And I've got 2 more records to show, but not really show. It's a bit of a ramble. Something happened to me this morning, and we're going to get into it. I get up early in the mornings because I take a lot of medication for a certain problem, and it affects my sleep pattern sometimes. So I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, or 4 this morning. So I'm just going to show what I don't like genres of music. Music is music. There's different types, and we put it into genres. But when you start putting things into genres, it's so easy to say, no, don't like that, don't like that, don't like that. Okay? So me personally, I'm interested in music from as far afield as jazz. Okay? An amazing jazz album. Yes, it's a Tone Poet reissue. Originals of this are going to cost you an absolute freaking fortune. On Blue Note, yeah, we all know that modern reissue. Kenny Burrell, beautiful jackets these have. And if you like jazz, this is an absolute fantastic record. Worth a lot of money, originals. Maybe because the cover was by none other than Andy Warhol. You can see that. Okay. So, I'm not going to talk about it, but I don't show many jazz records. But my interest lay as far afield as jazz, okay? Up to I'm just trying to give you an overview. I like everything in between. Okay, we've got some metal. Halloween, Keeper of the Seven Keys, a fantastic album. There are a few heavy metal bands I like. Okay, and play. All right, but I got blown away. Like I said, I got blown away this morning. What it was, I was flicking up 4 this morning, 5 o'clock this morning, whenever it was, flicking through YouTube. I just got up and I was bleary-eyed and going through YouTube, blah blah blah, like on my phone. So I'm flicking like this on my phone. And if I'm flicking past videos, I didn't really know what I was doing. I was still half asleep. On my phone, and then I want a cup of tea. So I got up, went in the kitchen to make a cup of tea. And I left, obviously, just didn't click off, just went out, okay? Now on my phone, it will play the video that it rests on. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yeah? So I come back, made a cup of tea, my phone was playing music. Oh, and I thought, what is that? That is freaking amazing. And I look, and I go, oh my God. Oh my God. It was a piece of music playing. Now, I knew about this band, okay? And here's the thing I'm getting at. I think you're going to understand what I'm on about here. I like all music, but sometimes, now I've done this with Roy Harper, for years. I thought, no, not my thing. Bearing in mind, I like folk music. I love folk music. But for whatever reason, just disregarded the artist. Finally took the leap and got into it. Now, this particular piece of music, I've never heard any, because I don't want to listen to that rubbish. Okay? This, in my mind, is what I was done. I've watched videos by, there's a couple of UK YouTubers that I really like. I've been watching their videos for a long time. One's Rob Ison, and he's actually shown this band and has clearly explained what the music is, how good it is. You know what I'm saying? And Alan, Static Traveller, the same. Okay, but that's a little bit different. I'll get to that in a minute. And I've just thought, no, that's nothing. That's old twaddle. That's old plunky plonk twaddle, right? Because that's what is ingrained in my brain. Okay, the piece of music playing was Penguin Calf. Okay, why did I disregard that music? It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. But without ever hearing any, I had convinced myself that's twaddle. Do you see where I'm coming from? Now, we've got Christmas coming up. We've got New Year coming, right? So in the New Year, I'm 100% going to make it my New Year's resolution. I am putting Penguin Cat in the collection, because it is amazing, awesome music. The record that was playing on my YouTube one, can't remember what it's called now, but that was a penguin on the front with like a human penguin coming through the door. You know what I mean? I can't remember what that album's called, but freaking amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, because of that, it really jolted me, really shocked me that I can just disregard music. Again, we're getting into genres. Forget genres, they're gone. But I can disregard music, and it's a funny one. You should not. This is my message to people. Do not disregard, and I think we all do it, disregard music, yeah, that we've never heard, okay? Leads me on to the next little thing. I watch Alan's videos from Static Travel. I've been watching them for a long, long time. Amazing channel. So is Rob Oyson's channel. They are amazing. Show fantastic music. But he's done a lot of videos saying how good some classical music can be. Okay. And because of what just happened to me, the next New Year's resolution is going to be this. Because, I mean, Alan knows his music. He has got a vast knowledge. And I've always said, no, classical music, not for me, don't like that. Do you want to know something? I have never, ever really sat down and listened to any. So, in the new year, I am going to sit down and I am going to try classical music. Because I've never listened to any. And to me saying I don't like it, and I've never really bloody heard any. You know? So, that's what I've got to say about all of this. Yeah. And I'm sure a lot of us are, if we're really honest with ourselves, are guilty of that. Yeah? So, go out of your comfort zone. You never ever know what you're going to find. One more thing to say is shit. The Crimson Idol. Goodbye, everyone.